So weekend 2 of the beta is finally here, and thank God, because I've been playing Modern Warfare 2 for the last couple of days and it feels so bad. Like, the movement in it is so sluggish, so slow, so boring, and honestly it's going to be a killer once this beta weekend ends. I don't know about you guys, but I have been enjoying the beta quite a bit actually, so it's definitely something that I am looking forward to when the full game comes out, because Modern Warfare 2 is going to be slow, sluggish, and it's going to kill me off waiting for that game. And the weekend 2 is here, like I said, so there's going to be a lot of information in this video that you guys want to take a little bite of. Of course, we're going to be discussing everything that's happening this weekend, how to get yourself some free beta codes, so you do want to stay tuned all the way throughout the video. But if you do enjoy today's video, guys, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications, because this is the one-stop shop for everything Call of Duty. So you guys definitely want to stay tuned all the way till the end and make sure you turn on those notifications. But like I said, weekend 2 is here. There's a lot going on already, and first of all, we've got an additional map for multiplayer and an additional map for ground war. Now, we actually have in total 5 new maps, well, 5 maps, sorry, should I say, to go ahead and play in multiplayer, and then ground war we do have 2 maps. Now, last weekend we started off with just Estate, Skid Row, and Favela in multiplayer. Then they added Rust on the Sunday, I do believe, and now this weekend we do have High Rise. Now, there's no other leaked maps to come out over the weekend when it does come to open beta for everybody on Xbox and PC, but of course this weekend, if you pre-ordered it from today, you can play on PC and Xbox. And then also with the ground war maps, guys, so we do have Pop Off Power, which we had last weekend, and this weekend we have got the all of military base. So we have 2 ground war maps to go ahead and try out and play. If you're wanting to rank up your weapons quick as well, I would recommend hopping on ground war for a game or 2 and then hopping into the multiplayer, just so then you've got your weapon levels already ranked up, and then you can actually go ahead and use some of the better weapons in the game with the better attachments. There is 2 dominant weapons in Call of Duty at the minute in Modern Warfare 3 throughout the beta. So we have the Striker and the MCW. Now, the Striker is good at long, medium, and short range, so it is very powerful, but I would recommend always having an additional magazine size, so the round drum magazine would be the best option to definitely be having on there. And I would also recommend using suppressors, because don't forget, when you shoot and you haven't got a suppressor on, your red dot does pop up on the minimap. They have actually fetched that back, which is always great news, and it's always something that we do want. Now, in regards to this weekend as well, Activision and Sledgehammer Games are going to be wanting as much feedback as you can possibly give them, so then it prevents any possible way of things being broken, and then they can get everything fixed. So when we do get the full launch of the game, we're not going to be struggling, and we're not going to be stuck still complaining. We've had no communication really with Infinity Ward. They didn't want the game how the fans wanted it. They wanted to do it how they wanted it and was very stubborn, and there's been very many delays on getting stuff fixed. For example, we've just had the Lockwood shotgun finally nerfed after they've released the bundle, so they knew what they were doing. They wanted to get the sale, so hopefully Sledgehammer Games aren't going to be like that. They've already made fixes, guys, and they're looking to make further fixes. So they did state, and I did mention it in a previous video, that obviously weekend 1 of the Modern 3 multiplayer beta had come to an end. They did state that they'd actually been looking into fixes ready for weekend 2. So they did say our team is hard at work on further improvements for weekend 2 and beyond. So later this week you can expect an update on some of the top concerns we observed, including but not limited to. So operator visibility was one, which has been very bad, to be honest with you guys. If you haven't played it, or if you've just been watching, you probably would have noticed you do tend to shoot your teammates a lot because their tags are disappearing. And like I said, the red dot does come up on the screen now if you haven't got a suppressor on, so the enemy are going to know exactly where you are. So it does cause a lot of problems. You're wasting ammo, you're showing your position off if you've not got a suppressor on. And then also the slide timing as well, so when you slide cancelling, you're not able to continue running straight after. So that's another thing they are going to fix, and probably shorten the slide timing down a little bit as well to try and amend all of that. And then the spawn selections have been pretty bad as well. You were spawning literally next to enemies, all of them are just in such random places. There were no really fixed spawns, in all honesty. So they are getting that fixed, which I was surprised by Sledgehammer Games, because all the games that they have done have fantastic spawns. So like I said, that will be getting fixed, and that's something else that we all can be happy with for this weekend. So like I said, they're already listening and looking at what us as players are wanting in the game that we're paying hard-earned money for, and we want these fixes done. Now, regarding fixes, there's a guy you can follow over on Twitter. Now, he actually has a website with a Trello on, and he's getting a lot of your feedback, so then he can build up everything on his Trello and then pass that on to Sledgehammer Games. I'm not saying it will fix everything, but it's a strong platform where we can put all his concerns to, because Sledgehammer Games don't have all the resources to constantly be looking at every single tweet, email, etc. There's going to be thousands and thousands of emails and tweets, so by sending it all as one portfolio over on a Trello, it's definitely going to help out. So you want to go follow him on Twitter. He's called Chad of COD. He's doing a fantastic job, very unique, and people are really starting to see who he is and understand who he is, and he's doing a fantastic job for the community. So there's a lot going off, guys, and you guys definitely want to go ahead and try that, you know, check all this out. Now I know a lot of people still haven't played the beta and they don't necessarily want to wait till the open beta starts, and you guys do want beta codes. Now if you actually hop over onto Twitter as well while we're discussing Twitter, Call of Duty Sledgehammer Games are actually tweeting out on a regular basis beta codes so they can get as many fans on the game as quick as they possibly can. So they are, you know, sending them over on Twitter. There's just chucking a few different codes out here and there, but these other people that are doing it now, there's a lot of people that actually went to COD Next, a lot of influencers and creators, so likes of Charlie Intel, who are really good for news and, you know, content over on there, anything in regards to Activision and Call of Duty. So Charlie Intel are fantastic. They're literally putting lists of beta codes on every couple of hours. Carnage Clan, members of Carnage Clan, anybody that's been to COD Next, you can always have a look at the COD Next roster, what was going on, but they are all going ahead and giving out a lot of free beta codes. So you guys definitely want to go ahead and try that, you know, try and get yourself one, and you've got to be quick about it because they are going pretty quick. There's thousands of people that want to play this game as early as they possibly can. Also as well, guys, another thing I want to discuss with you, the MP7 is not in the game, but it kind of is. So if you actually go ahead and get the Renetti as your secondary, you can use a conversion kit and it literally turns the weapon pretty much into the MP7. I have made a full video on that, as well as an MCW class setup as well as mentioned. So if you want to go check them out, they are two previous videos I have gone ahead and done. So definitely go check them out and see what you think. But that's pretty much everything, guys. Like I said, weekend 2 is here. I'm extremely excited for it. You know, it's going to be a good fun weekend. It was fun the first weekend, barring a few little minor fixes, like I said, but they are fixing them, and the more we play the game, the more we can find what needs fixing, the more we can push that over to Call of Duty and hopefully get them amended. Like I said, when you get to level 30, guys, you do get a free skin as well that will transfer over into the full game, and there's other rewards, other operator skins, calling cards, emblems, all that good stuff. Whatever you unlock on that kind of stuff, you will get that automatically unlocked in the full release of the game. Also as well, guys, we have got the Haunting coming out this next week on the 17th. So once the beta ends, we do have the Haunting on Modern Warfare 2 as well, which I will do a full video and discussion regarding that in the next day or two, so you guys can understand what kind of content's coming from that. Like I say, it's been a fantastic first weekend. We've got a great second weekend coming up, so let me know down below if you are going ahead and playing it, and if you do, go ahead and head over to Twitter to try and get yourself a free beta code. Let me know if you end up getting one, or maybe we can, you know, jump on the game together and play later on tonight. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, make sure you go follow me on Twitter as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next video.